This is a taster session of this workshop I've been thinking about for a very long time. It's been like calling me, and I finally, yeah, well, a bit of myself. I am an innovator consultant, and I am special, like I am very specialized on visual thinking and participatory facilitation with visuals. And I'm gonna put in the chat my thing so you can know about me a bit more if you're curious. And yeah, I work with all kind of teams and leaders, and also with entrepreneurs, helping them to envision and to, yeah, manifest their ideas and put them down on paper. So I want to encourage people to draw more. And for me, there is a first step that I would love to ask you guys. When was the last time that you drew? Maybe as we are a few, we can write in the chat or we can just speak loud. When was the last time you did it? Was it maybe today, yesterday, maybe a few months ago?
I even remember I learned how to draw. And so I probably a few days ago was
Okay.
just doing doodles, seeing what
Oh,
that looks and feels
few
like.
days. 1 week, Lori. Okay. Aline?
I don't remember when was the last time.
Okay. It's great to have someone that will answer that. That's completely good. I'm super happy you're here. Lisa, Lori, Paul, when was the last time that you drew?
Yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Maybe today, but maybe yesterday.
Okay, Lisa, if you want, you can chat. We are seeing the chat. Can talk here. I'm in public. Okay. When was the last time you drew? Can you write it down?
I think Lisa drew an hour ago based
Okay.
on her profile pic. Yeah, all the
Okay.
time.
Okay, there's nothing good or bad. I'm super happy we're a variety here. And what do you think about your drawings? Do you think you're good at drawing, or do you think you're not good at drawing? What did you yeah.
100% bad.
Okay. Good. It's nice to have one of those. This is
I'm
a funny
awesome.
question, no?
I'm the best.
You're the best, Paul. I knew. It's also very good to have you here. I'm good, but sometimes it's better to be bad. I agree. Oh, yes, I agree. Okay. Nice,
I
nice.
think I'm not talented, but
Hmm.
when I do, the few
Hmm.
stuff I do, I like it.
Okay.
That's why I'm here. I want to practice more.
Nice. Interesting. So you think you are talented?
No, I
Hmm.
don't think I'm talented,
Okay, okay.
but
Interesting belief,
maybe
huh?
practicing.
Interesting belief. Thank you for sharing that one. Okay, so my last question is, can you think about why you drew the last time you did? Like, what moved you to do it? What was the reason? What was like, okay, I'm gonna draw today because
I can't think unless I draw.
I can't think. So okay, so Paul can draw to think. It was soothing. Oh yeah. Lori, yeah. What about you, Aline? When you used to draw more, why did you draw? Summarize info. Yay.
I think it was fun, and it
Mm,
was a different way to process like emotions
mm,
and information.
I'm a person who uses words a lot. So I draw when it's not coming with words.
mm. It's like another language, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay, thank you for those answers. Such a diversity, yeah? It's really rich. I love it. So, yeah, maybe some of you know, but all of us draw, no? When we are kids, we all draw. There's these golden times. I actually have a daughter right now that she's 4, and anything she does, any doodle, anything, is like, oh, that's so beautiful. Look at what she did. Look at all that, no? And everyone kind of appreciates, and we basically draw as a fantasy world, like you ask them, what is that? And they're in their own world representing, and they just experimenting and discovering, and they're so free. And then it happens that what they found is that when we are more like between 9 and 12 years old, we start, sorry guys, let me just do something that I didn't do properly. Sorry, just give me a sec with the presentation because I pressed the wrong button. Now, so when we are 9 to 12, there's a moment where we develop more self-consciousness. Priorities at school start to shift from giving more importance to certain subjects more than arts. Like when we are little, we tend more to drawing class. Now, arts start to be at least as I've seen more like a complementary subject, and adults start to say this thing of, but this doesn't look like this dog, or it doesn't look like someone just decided that things need to look like something, no? And what happens there is that many people start to drop from there. And I was actually looking for data, and it seems like around half of adults keep on drawing when we are adults. Like maybe here, we are a bit higher rate, but there's a lot of people that stop drawing, and it's very related with that stage, yeah. And then it seems like there's no data about how many people use it at work, but we draw the same way as we were drawing when we stopped drawing. And I think that's fascinating, because if you find I don't know, an adult person that wants to express in drawings, you will see the sometimes a little boy or a little girl drawing, or sometimes, and I find that like very beautiful and fascinating, and something that is I don't know, something to think about, because 99% of population, like almost all of us, have drawn and have certain skill level on drawing, but apparently there's a very small percentage that we use it in especially in academic or work environments, and I think many of them, even when we do, still we get a lot of critique, or people sometimes finding, yeah, we find that we need to draw and sometimes we need to hide. Or I don't know, a few weeks ago, I was in a company, I was going to draw, and I remember a woman said, she's going to start drawing. And she was like, really, like, oh my God. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm not, it was very surprising and very like a bit out of place for her. And I think there's a lot of that. So that's why I want to reconnect with that little boy or that little girl, and invite you to remember, what was that drawing that you did several times when you were a little child? Do you remember? I had one. I know I drew it many, many times, and yeah, it was like a landscape. So I invite you to take a pencil. Horses, Lisa. And dogs in a certain way. Could you draw it? Could you sketch it? Maybe Lori can't. Maybe, no, it's Lisa, the one that was in a public place, no? Hmm. Hmm. Do you remember, Lindsay? Yes. A dog. I want to see that dog.
I used to draw landscape as well, full of trees and sun,
Yeah,
clouds.
something like that. Yeah. Yeah, I was finding that there's certain drawings that we all did as well. Like there's a pattern there. Okay, can you show me, guys? Something sketchy, huh? Oh, Lindsay, that's so cute. Oh, look at that, the sun and the tree. Oh, nice. What is it, Paul? It's a very detailed one. Okay. Can you put it closer?
I just remember putting buttons and dials and junk, Like I would draw controls on stuff like it was in a spaceship. I just kind
Cool.
of like, all right.
Great. Okay, and from there, let's go to my question again. No, we're not going in the right direction. Sorry. Yeah. How did you think you drew? Did you think when you were young you drew well or not?
I didn't care.
I was going to say
Ah,
the same thing. Yeah.
good point.
Yeah,
So,
same.
hey, Skipper, welcome. So, yeah, just wanted to clarify and put a highlight on how much as adults we go into this thing of how we draw and how often this question is just pointing at, okay, I draw good, so I carry on doing it, and I don't draw well and I stop doing that. No, like when I give trainings, this is always coming up. I cannot draw well. This is not what I can do. I'm not good at this. I don't know how to do it. No, we're very focused on how we do it. And I think the liberating question is to wonder why we draw, because when we open up for why we draw, for all the possibilities that come up, I've been kind of reflecting back in history. I'm going to go quick because time goes by. But I think when we forget about making a masterpiece and it opens up all these possibilities, we unblock a lot of things and we kind of liberate certain obstacles to do this task, even in many environments. Because I think drawing, I was researching, the first drawing was found 35,000 years ago. So it's something that is part of what makes us human since the beginning of time. And in the beginning in caves, it's a mystery why they did those paintings, but it was maybe to storytell, to keep record tracking of what they hunt, or even to make a mystical kind of ritual to attract more animals and more abundance to their life. Religion has been representing a lot of imaginary, and we drew in a way to connect with the divine, to connect with prayer, with the relief, with the spiritual relief, with meditation. So, and even later on, before pictures and before anything, we used to draw plants, the sky, like everything was drawn just to make sense of the world, even to classify the world and understand patterns. And yeah, that was another whole set of tools to draw, yeah, and or reasons. And one of very powerful reasons to draw is to create, to have inventions that we transform in something tangible, in something we can really test and try, to bring ideas into life, to communicate those ideas, to test them, and to, yeah, make a bridge between our imagination and the real world. And yeah, in history, artists documented all human history is documented by paintings of political moments, of yeah, all kind of historical important moments in history. But then cameras came up, and this little machine changed everything, because in one click we could just preserve moments exactly as they seem, no, or very similar. So artists started to paint for different reasons as well, and that freed us up a lot and shifted. So we started not to need to copy reality, and started to find release in our paintings, and to even healing, no, of certain things. So to draw, just to express, to heal, to express, and to show different points of view, no, of the world. And now we have another machine that I think is bringing a lot of revolution, that is AI. And in 1 second now, it's going to be able to draw and to create any imaginaries that we ask them to. But my thought is that this drawing is something that is part of what humans are, and is something that we've done from 35,000 years ago. So I'm pretty sure you're gonna keep on doing it. And now it's even less pressure to do it well because we have a lot of tools. Huh? So I want to ask you again, guys, why do you want to draw today? What do you think would move you to do it? Do you think we will keep on drawing? I will.
To use the other side of my brain.
Yeah. Yeah, let go of judgment and connect with emotions and yeah.
I think it can, for me, I'm exploring how visual communication can be an easier way to help other people understand complex topics.
Absolutely. I think now it's a tool that is becoming powerful for that.
Yeah. I think it can be really dynamic to be able to, toggle between different types of communication, speaking, writing, drawing, depending on maybe like who you're working with and what you're trying to communicate.
Great. Okay, guys, sorry, I'm gonna be a bit quick because I see I have 1 minute left. So I wanted just to tell you that I'm well, the things that help me, and basically to tell you that I'm gonna be doing this longer workshop and we're gonna go much deeper. Like this is one of the pieces about why we draw and reframing. Paul, you can share in the chat if you can about your reasons. I would love to see those. And I wanted to share with you that I'm gonna be doing this workshop that if you want to come, you have a discount here. And and also, yeah, I would love to have your feedback. So if you can, let me drop the link on the chat. And yeah, it's basically going to be 1.5 hour workshop where we're going to be diving into more the psychology behind drawing and learning and unlocking all that we can. That was quick. Thank you for coming so much. That was so exciting. Thank you, Aline.
It's amazing.
Thank you. There you go with the link.
And your work, Marina.
Thank you. I would love to hear your thoughts, but time is finished. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Congratulations.